Welcome back to the Feminine Files. Hi, angels. I know I disappeared for about 4 months. I think the last time I posted a podcast episode was back in March, but let me just say it was so needed. I think when you start anything, I think it's very important to take some breaks. I think it's very healthy. I think it really helps you connect back to your creativity. I am someone that needs, I can be consistent, but then I need a little bit of a break sometimes because I am such a creative person and I need that time to reflect, feeling my intuition, what is calling me, and feeling back into the rhythm of things. And I'm just so excited to be back and posting my content. And again, I feel so inspired. So I'm excited to share everything that I've been working on. I've also been working on something very special. It will be out soon and you will be soon to know what it is. And I just can't wait. Pretty much, I'll give you a little hint. It's just transformation. That's all I'm going to say. And I've been working on that. And that's also another reason why I took some time off, because it was something I was working on, putting a lot of love, a lot of myself in it. So I can't wait for you all to experience it. I really think it's going to be very helpful. And whoever watches The Summer I Turned Pretty, I'm obsessed. I am absolutely obsessed. I stay up until midnight on Tuesdays just so I can see the new episode on Wednesday. And it is the cutest show ever. I'm so invested. Me and my cousins are all super into it. We have like a group chat and we all talk about it, which is really fun. But it's such a good show. If you haven't seen it, see it. And I at first was Team Jer. I was distracted by his blue eyes. And after seeing it and really just reflecting, I guess, I was like, okay, no, Conrad is definitely the way to go. I think Jared is that little fun, love guy that you meet when you are in high school or when you're early 20s. He's hot, he's fun, but also there's a lot of parts of him where like his emotional intelligence isn't there. But you kind of stick around because he's good looking and it's just fun. And Conrad is that emotional, intelligent man who, in his masculinity, who pretty much is like the guy you want to marry. I feel like Jer is the guy you have fun with and Conrad's the guy you have married. But besides the point, I don't want to ramble on it. But it's a really good show if you haven't seen it. I also did rename my Substack, which is emails personally going to your inbox. I used to be the Feminine Diary. I changed that to Letters from Annais. I just thought that was a lot more fitting and just in this stage in my life. And those emails are very personal. It's pretty much you are reading like journal entries. If you are interested in subscribing, I'll leave the link in the description box as well. You can find it on my Instagram and just sign up and you'll get emails from me weekly. And I'm someone who, my hidden talent is my writing. I have been writing since I was in grade school. I fell in love with literature at a very young age. And I found very comforting reading books and pages and dreaming and just, I don't know, it just takes me a different space. And I would love to share. And there I'm pretty much sharing poetry, thoughts or advice about wellness, fitness, beauty, energy, anything, honestly. It's like just more personal stuff. So if you want to see that, go ahead and sign up. And today I want to talk about the importance of discipline and how you can stay disciplined, but also balancing your feminine energy, because I think it's something very easy to fall off when you are being disciplined. And you are being more action-based and feeling like you tend to kind of forget about you in a sense. So discipline can be many things. It can be your job. It can be being disciplined with your diet, any goals that you have in fitness, or it can be a new business that you want to start on and be consistent. Anything that takes discipline. In order to see results, you have to be disciplined. So how do we stay disciplined but also keeping our feminine energy in flow and not getting to that energy where you're burned out, you're tired, you're irritable? That's all unbalancing. So I want to give you some insights on how you can do this for yourself. So let's get started. Without discipline, you're pretty much, like I mentioned, you're going to drift. Let's say you want to be consistent at the gym. In order to see results, long-term results, you have to be disciplined. And that could be going to the gym. Maybe you want to start going 3 times a week or twice a week or 4 times a week. Well, you start adding that. In the beginning, it's going to suck. You're not going to want to get up in the morning or go in the afternoon, but you're just going to do it. And no excuses. But also, how do you maintain your feminine energy, not feeling burned out? Me personally, when I am on my period, I don't like working out. I really feel like that is a time where you need to just rest. I think there's nothing wrong with if you want to call out at work or you want to take a day for yourself or you don't want to work out. I think that's totally okay because we need to let our bodies do what it needs to do. And one of those is your period. So if you're able to and you can make some time, because maybe you're a mom, you have kids, make some time for you. Even if it's just in the shower, just make sure you're taking some time for yourself to get yourself back to at flow, because I'm a firm believer that you do come first. And the reason I say that is because if you are not good mentally, emotionally, physically, how are you going to be the best self to give that best version of the people that you love? So you always want to be really honest with yourself. If you are feeling burned out, take a time off work. We have sick days. Use that. You don't need to have a specific reason. You are the reason. Remember to always check in with yourself. And part of not feeling burned out when it comes to discipline is also cutting out time for you. It can be in the morning, it can be in the afternoon. It's putting your phone away, playing some Sade. I love Sade, by the way, and getting back into your state and feeling that vibe. A tip I've given before is, let's say you are going on a date and you're coming out of work, and when we are working, we're in our masculine energy. We are in that state because we're doing action-based. So once you come home, make sure you always schedule the date. Give yourself enough time where you can come home and you can take a shower, you can put some Sade, you can do the things that you need to do in order for you to disconnect from that energy and step into your feminine. That is a very good tip and something that definitely does work and helps me as well. If I'm going to go out or anything like that, I like to carve enough time in order to disconnect from work or just anything in general. Just give yourself some time so you can step into that magnetic energy. And another part of being disciplined is having a routine. Routines are so important. I am someone that thrives on routines. I love a routine. I love having a schedule. I love that. And the reason why I like that is because you are already carving enough time for yourself to even have a sleep schedule. Let's say you are staying up late and you're just like, you're not feeling the best. Well, it could be because you're not sleeping enough. I also got the Aura ring a month ago and I've been loving it. And it's been really showing me my sleep. It's been showing me, okay, so you're not getting enough sleep. You need to do that. And it's making me more aware. Okay, so now I know what time I should be going to sleep in order for me to feel better, honestly, and making sure I'm carving enough time. So waking up early, doing your morning routine. It can be waking up, doing prayer, meditation. It can be going for a walk in the morning and having your coffee. It's those moments by yourself where you sit in silence and solitude, knowing what your day looks like, know how things are going to do, make your bed. Make sure when you come back home, you have a beautiful room where everything's nicely neat, because if your bed's not made and your room is messy, that means something is not structured in your life, because it is true where when your bedroom is clean, where things are tidy, where there's not a lot of clutter, your mind can be at ease and you're not so constantly in your brain of what to do next and feeling overwhelmed. So making sure you have your routine, going to bed early, putting your phone away, making sure you're not on your phone for those 2 hours, 3 hours before bed. Just disconnect, even like an hour. Just put your phone away. And getting a sound alarm. So it's an alarm where it wakes you up with like light and beautiful, relaxing music, and can be the ocean waves or Chisper. There's one, I think it's called Cloud. I don't remember the name exactly, but it's $150, but there are cheaper ones on Amazon for half the price. Definitely look into that and put your phone in a different room so you're not constantly always grabbing your phone in the middle of the night. When you wake up, you can just actually sleep. And before bed, I love having a chamomile lavender tea. I usually drink it about 2 hours before. That way I'm not constantly waking up in the middle of the night to use the restroom. So I give myself about 2 hours to making sure I'm drinking my tea, getting to the flow, put my phone away, just do the things, because if I have my phone next to my bed, what's going to happen? I'm going to be so tempted to grab my phone and I'm not going to have enough sleep. And if I don't have enough sleep, you're not going to feel your best. So this is part of discipline as well, but also managing what you can do to feel better within yourself. And also, discipline without softness is masculine overload. So you're going to feel very overwhelmed with your masculine energy, and there's nothing wrong with having masculine energy. In fact, you need it. We all need our feminine and our masculine energies to stay balanced, to be the divine feminine. We're setting that time to disconnect, and we can be creative, and we can let ourselves rest and just be in that state. And another part that you can do this is when you are washing your face, when you're brushing your hair, slow down, be in the present moment. Don't rush so much. If you have a place to be, I understand being punctual is great, but if you are running behind, one of the things is just say, I'll get there when I'll get there. I'm good. And just making sure you have enough time for you to just reconnect within yourself so you can be in your state and you can feel balanced and you don't feel unbalanced with your energies, because that is where it gets messy. That's where you feel overwhelmed. You start feeling off. You start feeling irritable. You don't know what's going on, and you need to make time for yourself. Go give yourself a massage, and go get your nails done. And if it's too expensive, you can do that yourself. There's nothing wrong with pampering yourself. There's so many videos online where you can do your own nails at home, where you can do your own pedis at home, where you can do your own hair at home, your own lashes. It's totally up to you, but always make sure you're making time for yourself and making sure that you are feeling good so you can get the results that you want in business and relationships and just life itself. Discipline is very important because it's going to allow you to achieve what you desire and goals that you have, but also maintaining and balancing yourself and not getting lost in just action, because then you're just going to be very off balance. And you can be consistent without doing too much to your body, meaning if going to the gym is hard and you have little ones, grab the stroller and go for a walk. And there's a lot of results in doing 10K steps per day, absolutely. But the discipline is going out and actually doing it. Either it's in the afternoon or at night, making sure that you're doing things for yourself, making sure that you're spending time with yourself and doing them. Another thing I love to do is journaling. I am such a lover of journaling. I really think everyone should journal. There's a couple, if you go on my Amazon storefront, there is a very easy journal that you can get started. I believe it's in the books section. And it's a very easy, takes 5 minutes. There's a 5-minute journal. There's so many journals where you can just sit and put a couple things, spend those 5 minutes a day, just reconnecting with ourselves, because I think it's so easy to get lost and go. And you're not spending that time within yourself to making that time for you. So making sure you are not overscheduling, you're not overdoing things. And if you already have a busy day and somebody wants to see you, you can't. You can always reschedule. You have to make priorities for yourself too, so you can feel your best. Remember, if you are feeling overwhelmed and feeling there's too much going on, take a step back and really reflect. What is making you anxious? What is making you feeling too much? You have to start being honest with yourself. If something's too much, recognize it. It's okay. You don't have to always do everything all at once. It's okay to say no. It's okay to set boundaries. I think boundaries are extremely important. And the more you fall in love with yourself, the more comfortable in who you are, the easier it is for you to have boundaries and stick to those boundaries. Because if you don't have boundaries, you don't have self-love. Remember that. If you do not have boundaries, and if someone crosses your boundary and you bend, that's not self-love. When you know in your core that is a boundary you don't want anyone to cross. I have a really fun ideas and guests coming on the podcast. I'm going to bring those back, and I can't wait to reconnect with everybody. And let me know your comments. Let me know if there's anything you would love me to speak on. I'm always open to feedback. Make sure you follow and make sure you leave a review and you share the podcast so more angels can get this message. I hope you all have a beautiful day or evening. Sending you all love and light. I'll talk to you soon.